Crash course on history of North and South Korea. How bad is life in North Korea? History of North and South Korea. North and South Korea have a complex and tumultuous history that dates back to the early 20th century. In 1910, Korea was annexed by Japan and remained under Japanese rule until the end of World War II in 1945. At that time, the country was divided into two zones of occupation, with the Soviet Union controlling the north and the United States controlling the south. In 1948, two separate governments were established: the Communist Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, in the north, led by Kim Il-sung, and the Capitalist Republic of Korea, ROK, in the south, led by Syngman Rhee. In 1950, the two Koreas went to war, with the support of their respective allies, the Soviet Union and China for the north, and the United States and other UN member states for the south. The war ended in 1953 with a ceasefire agreement, but no peace treaty was signed, leaving the two Koreas technically still at war. Since the end of the Korean War, relations between North and South Korea have been marked by tension and occasional armed conflict. The two countries have vastly different political systems, with the North Korean government tightly controlling all aspects of life, and the South Korean government being a democratic republic. How bad is life in North Korea? Life in North Korea is notoriously difficult, with many citizens facing extreme poverty, food shortages, and a lack of basic freedoms. The government tightly controls all aspects of life, including the media, education, and religion. Any form of dissent is harshly punished, and citizens who are suspected of disloyalty to the government can be sent to labor camps or executed. According to the United Nations, up to 70% of the North Korean population is food insecure, meaning that they do not have access to enough food to meet their basic needs. This has led to widespread malnutrition and stunting in children. Additionally, access to basic medical care is limited, with many North Koreans lacking access to even basic medicines. Despite the hardships faced by North Koreans, the government continues to pour resources into the military and the development of nuclear weapons, which has led to international sanctions and isolation. Interesting stories and examples. One escape from North Korea. In 2017, a North Korean soldier made a dramatic escape across the Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, into South Korea. The soldier was shot several times by his fellow North Korean soldiers as he crossed the border, but he managed to make it to the south and was airlifted to a hospital for treatment. The escape was captured on video and went viral around the world, highlighting the dangers faced by North Koreans who attempt to flee the country. 2. Propaganda Village. In the DMZ, there is a North Korean village called Kijongdong, which is often referred to as Propaganda Village. The village was built by the North Korean government in the 1950s as a show of wealth and prosperity, but in reality, it is a fake village with no residents. The buildings are empty, and the lights are turned on and off by a timer to create the illusion of activity. The village serves as a propaganda tool to showcase the supposed success of North Korean socialism to those on the south side of the border. 3. The defector who became a famous singer. In 1997, a North Korean defector named Kim Kwang-sok made headlines when he became a famous singer in South Korea. Kim had escaped from North Korea in 1991 and made his way to South Korea, where he began performing in clubs. His music, which was inspired by his experiences in North Korea, became incredibly popular, and he became a symbol of hope for North Korean defectors. However, in 2001, Kim tragically died at the age of 32, leading to speculation that he may have been murdered by North Korean agents. 4. The nuclear threat. North Korea's development of nuclear weapons has been a source of tension in the region for many years. The country has conducted several nuclear tests and has repeatedly threatened to use its weapons against its enemies. In 2017, tensions between North Korea and the United States reached a boiling point, with North Korea testing several missiles and claiming to have developed a hydrogen bomb. The situation eventually calmed down, but the threat of a nuclear war remains a real concern for many in the region. 5. The South Korean economy. While North Korea has struggled with poverty and economic hardship, South Korea has become one of the world's leading economies. The country has a highly educated workforce and is home to several major corporations, including Samsung and Hyundai. South Korea is also known for its K-pop music, which has become popular around the world. Top 10 facts about North Korea. 1. Totalitarian regime. North Korea is one of the world's few remaining communist states, ruled by a totalitarian regime that exerts complete control over the lives of its citizens. 2. Nuclear weapons. North Korea has developed a nuclear weapons program and has conducted several nuclear tests, which have been a source of tension with the international community. 3. Cult of personality. The country's former leaders, Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il, are revered like gods and are the subject of a cult of personality that permeates all aspects of North Korean society. 4. Limited access to the outside world. North Koreans have limited access to the outside world, with a government-controlled media and strict restrictions on travel and communication. 5. Human rights abuses. The North Korean government has been accused of committing severe human rights abuses, including torture, forced labor, and political persecution. 6. Food shortages. North Korea has experienced severe food shortages in the past, which have resulted in famine and malnutrition among its citizens. 7. Military power. North Korea has one of the largest standing armies in the world, with over 1 million active troops and an extensive arsenal of artillery and missile systems. 8. Limited internet access. North Korea has extremely limited access to the internet, with only a small percentage of its citizens able to connect to the World Wide Web. 9. Reclusive society. North Korea is known for its reclusive society and has been described as one of the most closed-off countries in the world. 10. Propaganda. Propaganda plays a significant role in North Korean society, with billboards and murals promoting the country's leaders and their ideology. Top 10 facts about South Korea. 1. Economic powerhouse. South Korea is one of the world's leading economies, with a highly developed infrastructure and a thriving tech industry. 2. Democracy. South Korea is a democratic republic, with free and fair elections and a constitution that protects individual rights and freedoms. 3. K-pop. South Korea is known for its K-pop music, which has become a global phenomenon and is popular around the world. 4. Education. Education is highly valued in South Korean society, and the country has one of the highest literacy rates in the world. 5. Cultural heritage. South Korea has a rich cultural heritage, with a long history of art, music, and literature that dates back thousands of years. 6. High-tech innovation. South Korea is a hub of high-tech innovation, with companies like Samsung, LG, and Hyundai leading the way in fields like electronics, robotics, and automotive manufacturing. 7. Pop culture. South Korea's pop culture has become increasingly popular around the world, with K-dramas, movies, and fashion gaining global recognition. 8. Food culture. South Korea has a vibrant food culture, with a wide variety of dishes that showcase the country's unique flavors and ingredients. 9. Rapid urbanization. South Korea has undergone rapid urbanization in recent decades, with many people living in densely populated cities like Seoul and Busan. 10. Gender equality. South Korea has made significant progress in terms of gender equality, with women playing an increasingly important role in politics, business, and society as a whole. Overall, the history of North and South Korea is complex and fraught with tension. While the two countries share a common history and culture, their political ideologies have led to a deep divide between them. The situation in North Korea is particularly dire, with citizens facing extreme poverty and a lack of basic freedoms. However, there are also stories of hope, such as the defectors who have escaped to South Korea and the country's thriving economy. Here is a poem on two different lives in North and South Korea. In North Korea, life is bleak and hard, where the people are told what to do and barred from speaking their minds or seeking their dreams. Their lives are controlled by the regime's schemes. Food is scarce and rationed out. The people must make do without electricity and running water too. In North Korea, there's little to do. But in the South, life is quite different, where the people are free and can pursue what's relevant. Their economy thrives and K-pop reigns. The culture is rich and innovation reigns. People speak out and share their views. Their freedom of speech, they never abuse. In South Korea, the future is bright. Their democracy stands tall, a shining light. Two different worlds, separated by a border. One filled with oppression, the other with order. But the hope remains that someday soon, the people of North Korea will see a new moon, where their voices will be heard and their dreams set free. A new chapter in their history. For a united Korea, where all can thrive, is a hope that all should strive. ******. Start planning your next global adventure with ease and convenience with our Booking.com referral link. https://www.booking.com/index.html?aid equals 7989335 as a great choice to plan your next trip. You can find and book flights, hotels, cars, and local attractions all in one place, and their price match guarantee ensures you're getting the best deal. Thank you for kind support our Anhub Metaverse channel, and please watch more interesting videos here.